Hi guys! In this video, we'll be learning about accounting and financial statements. Before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. I am Jesse Roy Alcaraz, mas known ko by the name JR Alcaraz. And I teach accounting sa State College diri sa Davao de Oro. And for this afternoon, these are our objectives. Simple lang, very basic, and I'll try to make it as short as possible. Define accounting, identify users of the financial statement. I'll also give an introduction kung saan ang financial statement as well as the accounting cycle. So if you are ready, let us start. So what is accounting? It is the language of business. It is the language of business in a way nga in order for us to better understand how to do business or kung saan pagbasa whether nindot ba ang dagan sa usa ka business, then we should need to learn accounting. So it is the process of recording, classifying, and summarizing financial transactions through financial statement. So again, just like in the accounting cycle which i-discuss na to unya, kaning recording, classifying, and summarizing basically sums up everything that is in the accounting cycle. It provides information that will help in making correct financial decision. So bisan pag-asa ta ibutang in terms of our personal finance and sa ato ang business, if we could not read the numbers, kung di ba ta kabalo mo basa ba kung pila na ang ato ang income, pila na atong expenses, basically kung di ta kabalog accounting, we cannot really assess or accurately kung saan na jud ang ato ang dagan sa business, whether we are gaining profit, losing, or losing cash. So accounting helps us in those things. So kinsa may nagagamit sa kaning ginatawag nato nga accounting information? Natay duha ka category, internal and external. The primary users and the secondary users. Kaya mga internal users, mo ni sila ang kasagaran that takes part in the business. They are within the business. Example, owners, tag-iya, investors, mga shareholder, the managers, and employees. Now, ngano mang nagagamit sila sa accounting information? Why do they need to read the financial statement? Siyempre, if ikaw ang tag-iya, if ikaw ang investor, you would be interested kung saan ang dagan sa imong business. Kung kailangan pa ba og additional kwarta, if it is making money, or probably kung kailangan na siya iundang in certain instances. As the manager, even if you are not the owner, syempre you would also want, kaya syempre empleyado man po ka no, sa negosyo. And at the same time, as a manager, it is your responsibility to make the business profitable to some extent. So, kung saan man mo pagkabalo, kung nagaginansa ba jud ang inyong negosyo, if di ka kabalo og accounting. Third is employees. Ano man? Of course, because basically the business makes up their livelihood. So kung walay business, walay mo sweldo sa ilaha. So kung walay mo sweldo sa ilaha, maglisod sila in life. That is why these three people are primarily interested sa accounting information. External users, or what we call the secondary users. Examples, lenders, customers, and government. They are not directly part of the business, but they are also interested kung sa'y dagan sa ka-business. Example, si lender. If there are certain businesses diraa nga nag-struggle in terms of finances, pero they will still have money to pay, then interesado ka magpautang sa ilaha. Even if you're not directly involved sa business, you will still be interested if kumusta ang dagan sa ilahang business. Kaya tanawon mo na nimo dito sa financial statement, sa accounting nila, kung okay ba ni siya pautangon, kung kaya ba ni siya magbayad. Kung customers ka, if naanad na ka magpalit dira ang business, you'd still want to know about their accounting information because you would also be interested if in the coming years, 5 to 10 years from now, you will be still benefiting from them. Kaya dito man ka magpalit. Suki naman nimo. And of course, the government, syempre, government na guna, maniguro dyan na sila. If this particular company is making money, which is reflected in their financial statement, then paning na natin silang taxes. So those are the two, internal and external, primary and secondary users. Now, ato to sa financial statement. So basically, financial statement are written records that convey the business activities and financial performance of a company. It tells you where your resources are going, where it's coming from, and how much you've got to work with. So it is also considered the end product of the accounting cycle. So basically, kaning ginatawag na to nga financial statement, no need to delve into kung unsa joy naaaning financial statement. Just be reminded nga kaning financial statement mo ni siya ang mga papel containing the numbers kung kumusta na imuhang business. Kumbaga, kung sa medicine pa, kanang financial statement, dira na to makita kung ang imong business ba nabay sakit or nabay problema or sa umaabot nga panahon naka-survive pa ba. So dira na to siya makita. So if you are into business and even if you just want to improve your personal finance, accounting is a subject nga maka-benefit jud ka because it will allow you to track down all your income, all of your expenses, and have that somewhat accurate nga records kung kumusta na imong finances. So, kaning statement of financial position, which is commonly called balance sheet or commonly known as balance sheet, it simply tells us how much do you have. So, how much assets do you have? How much liabilities do you have? How much equity do you have? So, kung unsa ng assets, liabilities, and equity, I actually have another video for that. I will just be linking it down sa description. Number 2, statement of financial performance, commonly known as income statement. So, unsay naani? Sulod ani. It basically answers the question, how did it go? How did our business went? Or kumusta ato ang business for this particular period? So, it contains our income, our expenses, and whether mas dako ba ang income. So, pag mas dako ang income, ginan siya, profit. Pag mas dako ang expenses, losses tayo, lugi. So, mo na siya. And of course, kaning cash flow statement. It tells us kung saan naitabo sa tong cash. What happened to our cash? Kung nagka-cash short ka, kung nahuplad kag kwarta, as in, literally, hard cold cash, naunsa na siya, ano mang nahurot na to, or ano mang sobra-sobra atong cash. So, kaning cash flow statement, it tells us exactly those things. And lastly, this is the accounting cycle. So, actually, daghan, if you try to go over the internet, search Google, tapos type in accounting cycle, nagamanggawas, no? So, naiuban niya, 7 stages, naiuban 6 stages, naiuban 8 stages. Depende sa inyo, ha? Makita nga reference. But as for me, I prefer to use this one. 8 stages sa accounting cycle. Journal entries, ledger accounts, unadjusted trial balance, adjusting entries, adjusted financial statement, closing entries, and post-closing trial balance. So, basically, mo ni siya ang kinatibukan sa content sa basic accounting. So, it starts with journal entries and it will end sa post-closing trial balance. Kung swito na nimo ng tibuok accounting cycle, then we could say nga swito na po ka sa accounting or kabalo-balo na ka sa accounting. And if you will be running your business or if you wanted to track your income and expenses personally, then you could do it because you have this mastery sa accounting cycle. So basically that's it, pansit. I want uh I won't say much more kay ano to, this is just an introduction. So if namoy natun-an, nice, praise God. And if namoy questions, namoy mga comments, please do write down sa baba na lang. And if you wanted to know more about accounting, please hit like, subscribe, and share. That would be all. Thank you so much.